How's it going, everybody? My name is Mr. Watkins. I am your math teacher this year. I teach math skills, and I also collaborate with Mr. Borello in Integrated One. Just a little short introduction about myself. It's my fourth year at Sobrato teaching math. I'm super excited to be here. I love the school. I love the administration, the teachers. They're awesome. So I can't say enough about them. They do a lot of hard work behind the scenes, especially now with this going on the online platform and rolling this out and doing all this stuff. There's a lot that goes behind the scenes. So I really love how they support you guys as students and families. Um, just a little bit about me. I'm married. Uh, my wedding anniversary is on August 10th. Yes, the first day that we have to go back as teachers, not the first day of school, but um, we have three kids. We're a blended family. She has one from her previous relationship, and I have two from my previous relationship. But they're all grown. They're like sisters. We've been together over 20 years. They all grew up together. The youngest one just turned 24. My granddaughter's 7 years old, and it's really awesome to see those kids grow up and flourish. It puts a smile on my face, and I get to hang out with my granddaughter all the time. Something that we do quite a bit is travel. This summer, or like every summer, we travel in our RV. We've done 22 states, almost 7,000 miles, all the way to the East Coast, to the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Saw Kitty Hawk, where the Wright brothers first flew a plane. Saw a family in Georgia and South Carolina, West Virginia, and all the way up to archaeological dig in Montana, and went swimming in a glacier lake, which was like 28 degrees. It was freezing, but man, it was beautiful and it felt good. But I got to take my granddaughter. We take her every summer. She's been to like over 40 states. She's been ziplining in Tennessee and whitewater rafting in Yellowstone. So we're pretty fortunate that we get to share that time with our granddaughter. Um, so my wife's a counselor at a high school, at Wilcox High School in Santa Clara, and I'm also a head baseball coach at De Anza College. So I work at the college as well as the high school. So I'm pretty not busy, but I enjoy it. So I'm pretty fortunate. Again, I'm your math teacher, and so I'm going to go over a few things uh, about our class and how things are going to go, how I expect things, and just some functions and how to operate these platforms. So I'm just going to dive into the Google Classroom here. You can see it. Second period, math skills 2021. So third period would say third period, fourth period, same thing. There's a class code right here. You can see that, which is if I have to add you manually, there's a class code that you use. And then there's a Google Meeting link, which we'll always meet on Google. We'll never use Zoom. So Google Meet we'll use all the time. In the stream, and all classes are the same. So second, third, and fourth period, what you see is just different on the class dates. The meets and all that stuff, the Google links and all that stuff is different for each class. But for second period, I'm just going to go through this for demonstration. On here in the stream, you can see stream, classwork, people, and grades. So stream is where it's just like a chat or a discussion or a feature that we get to talk about things or upload different things. So here I've put my contact information. I put my cell phone number here for your convenience. You can call or text me anytime and email me anytime. I give my real cell phone number because I want to be able to have you guys have access to me if you have questions and I can help in any way. If it's something, just simple understanding of where the assignment is or how to do the assignment, feel free to reach out anytime. That's my email address. You can email me the same question. So again, my contact information is in the stream. Also, the class categories. There's 4 or 5 different areas I grade on. Pro points, or I call them pro points, but they're professional points. 5 points a day. You get 5 points a day for being in class. But you got to be on time, ready to work. The camera's on. You're participating in class. If I call on you, you're going to answer. So a maximum of, most of the time I see you guys 3 times a week, so that's 15 points a week. So pro points is huge. Make sure you are prepared to work. Something about that is, this is just like class at school. So not doing your work at 6 o'clock at night or 8 o'clock at night, but you're doing your work during our class time. You're showing up on time. You have a space available, a quiet space for you to work, dedicating that time to do your work. I know it's tough because we're at home and we want to get distracted and do other things because we have some freedoms and liberties that we typically don't have. But, setting that space aside so you'll be able to complete your work, not only for my class, but for all your other classes. So, but being prepared, ready to work and participate in class, that's huge, especially on this online format. And the camera's on and your mic's working. So assignments, I give maybe 2 to 3 assignments a week. There's no penalty for turning those assignments in late. At the end of each class, if an assignment is assigned at the beginning of class, it's due at the end of class. Typically, that's 10 or 20 questions, and I'll show you an example later on in this video. We'll do a couple together, and so you'll have 17, 18 problems to do on your own. Miss Alice, who's my aide in my class, will help as well. And when people have questions, we can set up one-on-one meetings so we can, or small group meetings as well, to facilitate some help there for you guys. Parents likewise, we can set up some time, during school hours to help out. But assignments, you get 2 or 3 a week. I don't ding you on being late, so don't worry about rushing through it. We want to make sure we do it good. I also do not give extra credit, and I do not give homework, because I believe every assignment that I assign is worth something. So that's why I don't give extra credit. We take the time as teachers to organize these assignments, prepare these assignments, and to give extra credit would be kind of doesn't make sense to me. I prepare all this, so I want my assignments to mean something. So if I give extra credit, it takes less meaning away from my assignments. I don't ding you on. I don't subtract points because you turned it in late. Okay, so don't think I'm marking things wrong or taking off points because you turned it in late. You all get extra time. It doesn't make no difference to me as long as you get it right. So with that being said, when you submit an assignment, and it's going to be submitted on Google Classroom, that's it. When you get the assignment, you hit submit, or you download it, you do the work, you upload it, and then you submit it through Google Classroom, and the grade book will populate. I will submit grades that way. So pretty self-explanatory when it comes to assignments. Each day here we'll do a 5 a day. Basically is stuff that we've done and what we're gonna do. 5 problems that we'll all do. You get about 15-20 minutes to do it, and then we'll do it together and make sure we correct them to 100%. Make sure you guys understand the concept. Quizzes after each section that we get done, we'll have a quiz, and then there's basically 2 tests, and that could be 10 to 50 points, which is either the finals in the first semester and the finals in the second semester. So not too many tests. Quizzes after each section. Assignments, about 2 to 3 assignments a week, depending on what we're doing. If one thing that I do with my assignments that I forgot to explain is, if you turn in an assignment and you get 3 wrong out of 10, 7 out of 10, I will return it to you, and I expect you to do those corrections and then resubmit it so you can get full credit for that. Okay, so it's not, you just don't leave 7 out of 10. We're going to always correct it to 100%. That way your grades stay good. You stay on top of your work. There's going to be times that we're going to have to, maybe one day is just a makeup day. Don't worry. And I kind of look at what people are turning in and not turning in and kind of get an idea. Today will be a good day to, maybe 7 of the 10 kids in class didn't get the work turned in. So we'll work on that assignment again, and we'll go over it, make sure people understand it. So no deduction on late assignments. All work is due at the end of the class period, no extra credit. And these are the categories that we pretty much grade on in class. So, and this is posted in all the classes, 2, 3, and 4. And that way you guys can see that. Now, if you have questions about that, you want to talk about that, feel free, again, but my cell phone and email are right here. The biggest thing for me is getting you guys prepared for Integrated One and understanding that it takes a lot of work to do that. And so part of that is organization, being on time, being ready to work, and you're going to have to keep a notebook with all the work as well, too. So getting a notebook and putting all your work in that. Um, any questions about that, again, feel free to email me or call me. Um, I'm just going to jump right into Aries right here. This is what your students portal is going to look like. My classes are already connected here, websites right over here in this area, if you see that. So you just click on that and it'll take you right to the second period, the study skills, my math skills class. So if you want to join, just to join the meeting, that'll automatically take you to this link right here. So each class is going to be live instruction, and it's going to be an easy way to access it is right here. So from the home page of Aries, what it looks like, just click on visit website or join, either one, however you want to join the class. And when you click on join, it'll take you right to this link. If you click on go to website, you just click on this link when you get there. So either way, you'll get there. If you have problems getting there, just let me know. Text me, email me, and we'll figure out how to get you in. I want to make sure you attend class every day because attendance will be taken. So again, this is what your areas look like. That's how you get into the classes. Grade book in Google Classroom. Right now, there's nothing in here. There is an assignment, but it's not posted yet, so it doesn't show in here. All assignments will be posted in grades in the grade book here in Google Classroom. All assignments will be uploaded here in Google Classroom. If there's some special circumstances, make sure you communicate that with me, and we'll figure that out. But last year it was pretty crazy. I was getting texts and emails and all kinds of different things, and so I just want it all in one place. And with that, the cool thing of this year, we had it at the end of last year, is the integration with Aries and Google Classroom, so I can upload those grades right from the Google Classroom right into Aries. And so something I pride myself on is getting those grades updated as fast as possible as soon as you students get that work done. That way you guys stay on top of your grades. I'm not going to wait a week or two unless there's something that's come up and I couldn't get to it, but very rarely you will know your current, very rarely you won't have you'll get your grades right away. So parents, if you have any questions about the grades, make sure you check Aries or even the Google Classroom, and I'll help my best to get your students on track and figure this out. I know it's kind of crazy right now I'm doing this, but I look forward to working with everybody this year, and whatever I can do to best assist you guys in the classroom to be successful, I'm here to help. Again, my contact information is on the Google Classroom. Feel free to reach out if you got any questions. I look forward to working with everybody. Take care.